person's toxic for you, but there's something about them that keeps drawing you back in with them.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then the other single that I have, is "I Love You to Love." What is that about, or who is it based on?
That one, that's actually one of my favorite songs. And it's just a love song. It's like, when it's one thing when you love somebody and you want to be with them, and it's
Yeah.
another one when you're in love with this feeling of being in love. So, it's not the person, it's just like the feeling of, being happy and safe and just comfortable with that person, and you're in love with that feeling.
Are you seeing
Um,
anybody right now?
no, I'm not actually.
Okay, so this is not. So this song that "I Love to Love You" is not based on a relationship that you were in before.
It was at some point in time,
Yeah.
but not anymore.
So why are you single now? Do you just want to focus on your music?
I just think it's hard. It's really,
Yeah.
really hard to maintain a working and a personal kind of relationship. It gets busy, the schedules get busy, especially if you're trying to date someone who's in the industry.
Hmm.
I feel like just schedules get crazy, and you stop talking for months. And I guess I'm just gonna focus on music, and I love working, and I think I'm gonna pick work over love at this point in my life.
And you know what? It's a kind of difficult also, especially, when you are somebody such as yourself. It's hard to find, I would imagine it's kind of hard to find true love because you don't really know if the person really loves you because of, the individual that you are, or is it because they like the fact that you're in the industry, you're known as a singer. So I would imagine that's kind of difficult.
Absolutely. That's why I try to stick with people who are also in the industry.
Yeah.
But that's again, even with that's a bad schedule.
Have you dated
But people,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
oh no, people outside the industry, like you said, it is hard to trust, and it is hard to find somebody who's genuinely interested in you as a person, and not, you as an artist.
Now you're from Canada, native, right?
Yes, I am.
Are you have you dated any of like your Canadian fellow like artists, like The Weeknd,
Not
Drake?
really.
No.
No. No, not really. I was born and raised in Canada, like Toronto,
Yeah.
Canada. I moved out to the States as soon as I started making music. So I lived in Atlanta, Georgia for a very long time, and from there I just moved around to like LA, and I just got back to Toronto a couple days ago. So I travel a lot lately.
And traveling is good because that means, being busy, that's good. That's good for your music.
It's very inspirational. Prior to this, I was down in South America, and like I said, I'm working on a whole new album right now. And
Hmm.
just sometimes, like doing like the tourist things, and my music video for Escape was actually filmed in Costa Rica, so that
Wow.
will be releasing August 3rd. But even when we were on set and we were filming, we had all this cool environment. Like we had like a human maze. Like it was a massive maze in the middle of a jungle that we found. And sometimes I remember even then on set, I just start writing lyrics to my next song because I think it's very inspirational.
Now, where can they find the Escape video that you're going to be releasing on August 3rd? Is it going to be on YouTube or iTunes?
It will be both on YouTube and iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
But this will be my first music video. I have a Vivo channel, so it will be my first music video on my Vivo.
Oh, nice. Now, for your album that you have, are there any artists that you're going to collaborate, or is this just going to be strictly you?
There definitely will be collaborations. I haven't got all the names down yet, but we're looking for, I think, a few more rap artists, like to fill in a bridge or something. So we're definitely looking at a few really nice names.
Wow. Can you give us a hint of who they might be or you're thinking of having?
I can't give out names just yet because they are not. The contracts aren't signed yet. As soon as they become signed, you'll be the first to know.
Okay. That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And when did you say, so your album's going to be releasing next year? Did you say March of 2018?
Either somewhere in springtime. I'm not sure. We don't have a set release date, but somewhere between March and May.
Will you be coming here to like LA or the States to record part of your music, like for the tracks for the album?
Definitely. When we get to the songs where I'm going to have featured artists, I will definitely be in Los Angeles, probably New York, maybe even Miami. I prefer to be in the studio and working with another artist rather than just submit a track and have them send it back to me.
We're gonna have to have you in studio when you're in LA. I would love to have you here.
Oh, absolutely! I would love to be there.
Yeah. Now, is there some artists that not like, I'm not talking about the ones that you have in mind or like you said, the ones that might collaborate with you for your next album, but do you have other artists that you would like to work with in the future that you're aiming for?
Oh, my goodness, that's a tough one. I think, well, growing up, I always heard Justin Timberlake, and I feel like I love all his music and all his songs. I feel like that would be an incredible artist to work with.
What about anyone what about are you like a Kanye fan?
Yeah, I love Kanye.
Like 21 Savage, Playboy Cardi.
For rappers?
Yes.
I think Jay-Z and Kanye West would definitely take the top two.
Yeah.
If I would have loved to collaborate with Notorious B.I.G., but he's no longer here. I think Kanye and Jay-Z. I like Drake on some level.
Yeah.
It would have to be a particular song, though.
What about for females, like female artists? Is there anybody that you've looked up to when you were growing up, or some that you would like eventually collaborate with in the future?
Singers?
Yes.
I love Katy Perry.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore everything about her. She's definitely one of the people I would just love to sit in a studio with and pick her brain.
Is she like your, what about if there's like R&B or hip hop? Do you have somebody?
R&B or hip for a female?
Females, yeah.
Does Alicia Keys count?
Sure, let's count her.
She has like a little bit of an R&B soul.
Yeah.
I think her vocals are really good.
Are you into like country music at all? Do you listen to country music?
I do, but not on the level where like I listen to all types of music, right? I like country, but I'm not crazy about it.
Who would we find on your playlist that we would not, we wouldn't even imagine? Like, if somebody went through your playlist, who would, like, name a few that we would not imagine you have in your playlist?
My playlist is mostly hip hop, so that would be difficult. I listen to Nicki Minaj, most of like the mainstream hip hop that that is even being played on radios right now. My goodness, who would you not be expecting?
Okay, like tell me, like mention. You said like you listen to some that are not even being played on the radio. Like name a couple then.
Have you heard of this artist? Oh my goodness, what was her name? Oh my goodness, she had this song, Young M.A. There you go. Her name was Young M.A.
Oh my God. Ooh.
She had that.
I love
it.
Yes.
There you go. So before that song came out, she had a song called Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And this was maybe, I don't even know if you heard that song, but it was quite a while ago. This was before she was famous.
Yes.
I think that's something you wouldn't expect me to listen to.
It's interesting that when she first came on the map, my son's the one that told me about her. My son's like, Mom, you have to check Young M.A. out. It's like, you'll love her. And I was like, who? And she's like, look, mom, listen. And he played the song, and I was like, oh, my God. I'm like, she is so up my alley.
She's really, really good.
She's great.
Yeah, so I think that's one of the artists that you would not expect. That's not really, especially that song Brooklyn that she had. That was not a mainstream kind of song.
Yes. I'll have to listen to that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I also have like a lot of like old school 50 Cent and things like that, I guess.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming on the show to promote your Escape single that is out now, but the video is going to be out August 3rd.
Yes. Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you. And definitely, I want to have you in studio when you come to LA. Please, reach out so I can have you in studio. That's going to be fun because then I could play my Would You Rather questions with you. It's so much more fun, when I have you in front of me because then I could, come up with questions and then see your reaction. And then, of course, like when you have the reaction, then you tend to, it goes through the microphone.
Oh, absolutely.
And, like before we end the interview, there's a question that I always ask my guests before they leave. What type of underwear do you wear?
Like every day?
Yeah, like for every day, every day. And then what do you sleep in? Or like if you're working out, is there like a different type that you wear?
I prefer definitely sleeping naked. In terms of underwear, I would say...
I was reading somewhere where they said that, sleeping naked is pretty healthy.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I feel like it's the most comfortable thing in the world. In terms of underwear, I guess just thongs.
Yeah. That seems to be like the what, everybody likes to wear.
I feel like because you can wear leggings, you could wear a dress, you could wear shorts, and like they don't have the line. But yeah, I guess those are comfortable too.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Katherine. And everybody, please follow Katherine at Katherine Gazda for Twitter, Instagram, and then you also, that's your Snapchat as well?
Yes, it is.
And then do you have a do you have a SoundCloud?
No, I don't.
Okay, but everybody can find her music at iTunes. And then you also said you have a Vivo account?
Yeah, my music is basically anywhere that you would listen to music on every platform. It's on Apple Play, it is on Spotify, it's on Google Play, Amazon, iTunes, anywhere that you listen to music.
Okay. Everybody has to go check her out and make sure that you be on the lookout for her video when she drops it. You said it was filmed in Costa Rica?
Yes, it was.
And then you tweet everything, right, as soon as, it comes out?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Katherine, and please come to the show. I want to have you here in person. Thank you so much.
I can't wait.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Katherine, thank you so much. Thank you for being on the show.
Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you. And please do come to the show. When you're here in person, I wanted to have you here at Dash Radio so I can have you in person, and then we can do the entire show, the entire hour with you.
Absolutely. I should be traveling around like September or so over there.
Yeah, that would be perfect. So make sure you reach out to me and so I can book you, so we could have you on the show.
I'll definitely send out an email.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much.
All right. Have a good night.